Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is November 18th, 2020. I want to talk about another ritual murder today. The son of Bobby Brown. This is the second child this man has lost to the occult. Such a sad thing, man. But thanks everybody for joining us. Um, let's get started. So the breaking news today is that Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Jr., passed away at the age of 28. Supposedly they found him unresponsive in his home today on November 18th. Now they don't suspect any foul play, but I guarantee you, when they come out with the cause of death, they're gonna probably say that it's due to a drug overdose. Because if you guys remember, Whitney Houston, who also has children with Bobby Brown, her cause of death was supposedly let's see, what was it again? Okay, so they're saying that her cause of death was drowning and the effects of heart disease and cocaine use. So, Whitney Houston pretty much died from a drug overdose as well. And then, of course, if you guys remember Bobby Christina Brown, who passed away on July 26, 2015, her cause of death was also blamed on a drug overdose. Supposedly, they're saying that she died from lobar pneumonia. But I guess what caused that was the drugs that she was taking in her home the day that she died. So think about this, right? Bobby Brown, he lost Whitney Houston to drug overdose. Then he loses his daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, to drug overdose. And now his 28-year-old son has been found unresponsive in his home. And when they put foul play is not suspected, but what else can it be? He wasn't murdered, right? He doesn't have a bullet to his head. So what can possibly be the cause of death? We know what the cause of death is, right? These people are being ritualistically murdered. But what is the cause of death that they're gonna give us if it's not a homicide? What else can they blame his death on? Are they gonna blame it on coronavirus? I doubt that. So just think about it. So his Whitney Houston died from drug overdose. Bobby Christina Brown dies from overdose, and now his son, Bobby Brown Jr., also dies from overdose. And that's not official, but I'm pretty sure that that's what they're gonna come out and say. Just that. I don't understand how people don't see something fishy about all this, right? How can this man lose two children to drug usage, and also lose his ex girlfriend to drug usage, and nobody suspects something? Like, doesn't anybody ask, oh, maybe these people are not using drugs. Maybe they're being killed. Like, that doesn't. And so many people just read the headlines and then just believe everything that's on here without doing any other research. But the only reason we are able to see through all this stuff is because we understand the code of gematria. And like I always say in all the videos that I make, this code is very repetitive and very consistent. We always see the same numbers over and over again. It's always the same numbers. Here we have Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., dead at the age of 28. 28. Now, where have we seen that number at before? In gematria, the word kill sums to 28. Right? So many people dead at 28 because of this reason here. And, it's more than that in this case because this man's father, Bobby Brown, the singer that we all know, he was born Robert Banisford Brown. Notice his name sums to 107 in gematria. And that's the 28th prime number. So Robert Banisford Brown loses his son at the age of 28. And his full name sums to 107, the 28th prime number. And like I mentioned, the word kills 28. A lot of rituals around the number 28, you know. A lot of people die on dates with 28 numerology. But he died today, November 18th, the day leaving 43 days left in the year. He also goes by Bobby Jr. You know, TMZ has him as Bobby Jr. dead at 28, right? Notice the gematria of Bobby Jr. It sums to 43. He died on the date leaving 43 days left in the year, right? Masonic is 43. Killing is 43. And just notice the gematria of Bobby Jr. and Masonic. It's perfect in all four of the ciphers. Masonic and Bobby Jr. And he was born Bobby Brown Jr. Notice his name sums to 56, just like the Society of Jesus. Those of you asking who's behind these rituals, there it is, right? 56. I was just talking about this number yesterday in the video that I made on the kid that died at the age of 14, Ben Watkins. I was looking up how many people have died from coronavirus at the age of 56 because coronavirus sums to 56. All of the rituals that we have this year, even Black Lives Matter, all of the rituals that we've had this year, they all connect to the number 56. And it's because of this reason here. So it's possible that they come out and say Bobby Brown Jr. died from coronavirus because his name does sum to 56. It's actually, his name also sums to 70 like coronavirus. But, you know, with the patterns that I've seen with Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina, both of them dying from coronavirus, I just doubt that they come out and say that this man died from I just doubt that they come out and say Bobby Brown Jr. died from coronavirus when Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina Brown, they died from drug overdose. So I just doubt that they come out and say that. But it's possible because his name does sum to 56 and 70 just like coronavirus. So let's see. You know, the cause of death is not official. It hasn't been announced. But, you know, they love to use drug overdose with this family. I mean, this is the third case here. And if you guys remember, Bobby Christina Brown, she died on July 26, 2015. You know, when she died, I wasn't making gematria videos yet because this was when I was first learning how to do this code. So I didn't get to cover her death. But I'm probably going to go back and see what I noticed about her death because it's no doubt her death was a ritual sacrifice as well. Just like how Bobby Brown Jr. is a ritual sacrifice. But she died on July 26th, and from the 5-year anniversary to the death of Bobby Brown Jr., it's 115 days. And we saw that number here, right? Bobby Jr. is 115, Masonic is 115, and the word killing is 115. He died 115 days after the 5-year anniversary of Bobby Christina Brown. And as for Bobby Brown, right, the man had lost both of his kids and also lost his ex-girlfriend, Whitney Houston, on the day leaving 42 days left. Actually, I think Whitney Houston died on the 42nd day of the year, right? That's funny because if he would have died tomorrow, that would have been on the day leaving 42 days left in there. But I guess there's a reason why they picked today. It's probably because of the 43 gematria with Bobby Jr. But Bobby Brown was born February 5th, and from today to Bobby Brown's 52nd birthday, 79 days. And Bobby Brown Jr., he's the son of a woman named Kim Ward. Kim Ward. So he's not the son of Whitney Houston. And just notice what Kim Ward is some sort of gematria. 79. And her son died 79 days before Bobby Brown's upcoming birthday. And of course, the word murder 79, Society of Jesus is 79. 79. The 22nd prime number. And of course, Bobby Christina Brown died at the age of 22. And I remember earlier this year, I did get to cover her boyfriend, who also died ritualistically. He died, this guy here, I forgot his name. But he died 331 days after Bobby Brown's birthday. That was a 67 prime number. Blood sacrifice is 67. Let's see if I can look up her boyfriend's death. So just so I can show you guys that it's really this. We talk about the same numbers in all of these videos. It's like, you guys should turn on one of my videos and say, "Oh, look, he's talking about the number 28 today." So let's see. So Nick Gordon, he passed away. Let's see what day he died. He died on New Year's Day. Okay, so we can actually do this together. So let's see. So Bobby Brown. 3 B's, 2 B's. So February 5th to New Year's Day. There it is. So, Nick Gordon was another ritual sacrifice. He's not related to Bobby Brown, but he was the boyfriend of his daughter. And he died on New Year's Day on January 1st. And from Bobby Brown's last birthday from Bobby Brown's, I guess that was his 50th birthday. From Bobby Brown's 50th birthday to the death of Nick Gordon was a span of 331 days. And that's the 67th prime number. And blood sacrifice sums to 67. Right? So, everybody that dies in connection to Bobby Brown, they all die in connection to his birthday. It's like they all die on a perfect day. Even the boyfriend of his daughter. And actually, we can look up, let's see what day Bobby Christina died. Because like I said, I didn't cover her death, so I don't know exactly how many days after her father's birthday she passed away. So she died on July 26th. This was Bobby Brown's 2-5. So 2, 5, and then the year was 15. 171. That's the 40th prime. 18th triangle number. Let's see. 7/26 to 2/5/2016. He died 171 days. I'm gonna definitely make a different blog post on the death of Bobby Christina Brown. I want to take my time and look at everything, because there's no doubt that she was a ritual. It's like, oh, look at that. Her name sums to 86, just like blood sacrifice. I remember her boyfriend died 331 days after the birthday of Bobby Brown. Blood sacrifice is 67 and 86. So Bobby Christina Brown is 86. And then her boyfriend died on the 331st day of his age, of Bobby Brown's age, the 67 prime number. Blood sacrifice. So that brings together the Nick Gordon case. But I'm going to make a different blog post for Bobby Christina Brown. So if you guys visit simpletruth.television.blogspot.com, that post should be up in the next 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to look at that and see what else I can find in connection to this kid's death today. Because, the guy lost 2 kids. He lost Bobby Christina and now Bobby Brown Jr. And that's the price you pay when you want to be a celebrity. Right? This here is no coincidence. This man's name lines up with Masonic, because these are Masonic rituals here. Those of you that are watching this video for the first time and probably don't understand anything that I'm saying, gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. It's a very easy practice, very simple stuff. It's simple. It's the alphabetic order forwards and backwards, right? So A, B, C, D, they have numerical values, right? So wherever the letter is in the alphabet, that's its numerical value. So A is the first letter, it equals 1 in gematria. B equals 2, C equals 3. That's what we call English ordinal. Full reduction is where you take all the double digit letters and you convert it into a single digit number. So J, which is the 10th letter, 1 plus 0 equals 1. So you reduce J into a single digit by adding the numbers together, right? So 1 plus 0 equals 1. J becomes 1. So that's how you get 29 from Bobby Jr.'s name. If you leave it as it is, then Bobby Jr. sums to 74, which is also a number that connects back to Jesus, right? Because Jesus is 74, gematria is 74, English is 74. This is probably one of the most used numbers in these rituals, 74. It's used a lot also with rappers, right? Rapper sums to 74 as well. A lot of rappers die in connection to this number, right? But gematria, 74, right? English, right? This code is used with the English language. English is 74, Jesus 74, and so much more. Gospel is 74, cross is 74. So, that number gets used the most, I believe. So, and then these two ciphers is the alphabetic order in reverse. So the same thing you did here, you do here, but with the alphabetic order in reverse. So 826 counting back down. And that's how you get a perfect match with Bobby Jr. and Masonic. Because, matches mean that these things are connected. Especially when they match in all four ciphers. That means the connection is even stronger. So, this stuff is really easy. And then the other part of this is measuring from dates on the calendar. Like how we measure from Bobby Brown's birthday this year. Well, actually, from the death of his son, which was today, on November 18th, to what is Bobby Brown's upcoming birthday. Just notice, from today to Bobby Brown's birthday is 79 days. And this Bobby Brown Jr. is the son of the woman Kim Ward, which sums to 79. Just like the word murder. And actually, we're going to write Kim Ward and murder next to each other so you guys can see the similarities. Kim Ward also sums to 34, just like murder. But this all happened 79 days before Bobby Brown's birthday. And when they come out with the cause of death, I'll probably go live again. And in my next presentation, I'm gonna include the Bobby Christina connection, because I'm guarantee you there's gonna be a lot more with his first daughter that he lost. So, like I said, she died in 2015, so I didn't get to cover her death, But I'm gonna wait till they come out with the cause of death of Bobby Brown Jr. and then I'll make another video in response to this one. But I think we've seen enough though. Same thing, same patterns. He died 115 days after the 5-year anniversary on a day leaving 43 days left in the year. Bobby Jr. So thanks everybody, and I'll be back in a couple of. Well, I'm gonna upload the post in a couple of hours, and I'll be back probably tomorrow with a follow-up video. So thanks everybody, and I just want to say rest in peace to Bobby Brown Jr.